Well, Lottie fucking da. It's another shit list. Oh, I know you've all been waiting for this, for the return to shit list. You know, where we get back to talking about other things. Last time I gave you a political rant. Fuck politics this time. We're going to talk about things that people actually care about. So, where do I start off? Well, I usually like to start at the top of the heap and work my way down to the smelliest shit waiting for me at the bottom. Well, so what's good? Well, Sonic 4, which should have been released like, I don't know, almost 20 fucking years ago, is finally out. Oh my god, it's here finally. Now, I said 20 years, it's more 17 years. I mean, the game Sonic 3 came out in fucking 1993, and they didn't make a game called Sonic 4 until now, 2010, at the end of the fucking year. It came out in October, and now it's finally here. Go fucking figure. This is when Sonic 4 finally decides to rear its head on an Xbox when games are already in 3D. Games have been 3D since when? Like, since 1994. I mean, when Sega Saturn came out. And now you got Sonic 4 coming out. Well, it happens to be a very good fucking game. And Sonic, the franchise, is saved. I mean, you know, just go on YouTube, scroll down a little bit, look at my early videos, and you see when I reviewed a horrible fucking Sonic game, Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii. The Wii is shit. It's a piece of shit. And, you know, go buy it on 360 on Live Marketplace. You know, but ignore all the other shit. I mean, there's been an onslaught of bad Sonic games. And I'll tell you exactly when it all started. It started when they even tried to attempt to put Sonic into 3D. They should have known that something was going to go horribly wrong when they tried to put Sonic in 3D. Because there was supposed to be a game way back called Sonic Extreme. And that game was supposed to come out for the Sega Genesis, and then it was going to come out on the Sega Saturn, and then guess what? It didn't fucking come out at all. Instead, what happened? You had Sonic 3D Blast, which wasn't even a real 3D game at all. It was just the scraps left off the shitty heap of Sonic Extreme, the unfinished portion. They just threw some new game together, and out popped Sonic 3D in like about a month. I mean, like, it's like, where the fuck that shit come from? They weren't even talking about that game, and it just showed up. And from then on out, every Sonic game seemed to suck, with the exception of the first Sonic Adventure, which had many flaws, but actually happened to be a very good game, actually. You know, it really needs to be improved, but when they released Sonic Adventure 2, all shit broke loose, and it fucking hit the fan, and the whole series was ruined. And then there hadn't been a good game to come out of Sonic franchise until they had, like, Sonic Mega Collection, which was just a collection of the old games. So it just went to show that, you know, bringing Sonic into 3D was a bad idea. So now with Sonic 4, they gave you some updated visuals and a brand new 2D game, and it works out well. So, that's good. But what sucks? Well, I gotta tell you something. I'm really getting fucking sick of this already. Christmas coming fucking early? It's not even fucking Thanksgiving yet, and they're already playing shitty fucking Christmas music. Yeah, there I said it. You know, when I was a kid, I used to enjoy Christmas music. You know what? But now I don't, because it represents the fucking commercialized holiday that is Christmas, and it starts now before Thanksgiving. They didn't even like think about playing that shit until after Thanksgiving. Now everybody's got the fucking trees up and everything, and you know what? Yeah, you know what? The trees look nice and everything like that, but it's a load of fucking bullshit. I've never seen a holiday like this, which pretty much forces you to buy gifts. Now, it's nice giving gifts, but you know what? You shouldn't have to have a holiday to tell you to be a nice fucking decent person. You know, you should just do it. You know, if you feel like giving a gift to somebody one day, why don't you just go buy fucking something for somebody? Show a little bit of humanity. You don't need the government to place a fucking national holiday and make one for you. You know, and make up this whole fucking story that says that this is what Christmas is supposed to be about. There's no official thing that says there's supposed to be a Christmas. And Thanksgiving is altogether fucking stupid. Where the hell did they get the shit about giving thanks? Thanksgiving's about when the fucking English came here and fucking killed all the Indians to get them the fuck out of here. I mean, what the hell are we thinking? We don't need these holidays. We shouldn't have these holidays. You know what holidays we should have? 4th of July. That's a good holiday. New Year's. That makes sense. You know, it's a new year and everything. You want to start fresh. That makes sense to me. You know, those holidays are good. The other ones, no. And Christmas is undoubtedly the most popular one of the year. But the music is fucking pissing me off because you know what? I used to like it, but it's just gimmicky and it's nothing all that great. So unless it's John Lennon's Happy Christmas, the war is over, then you know what? I really probably don't give a shit about it. That's the only Christmas song that matters to me. And oh yeah, the song that the Beatles did about Snoopy fighting the Red Baron, you know, that one's actually pretty entertaining. It's the Beatles. I mean, anything revolving around the Beatles is good. So you know what? That's good. Let it pass. But as far as Christmas come early and Christmas in general, fucking bullshit. Go buy people gifts like regularly, you know, and then we won't even need Christmas. And don't even get me started on the fucking religious aspect, because that will turn into a whole video within itself, and we don't need that now. We don't need me getting all excited about that shit. Nobody, you know, this is the shit list, and we're not getting into that shit right now. But what's next on my list? Oh, this shitty fucking song that's on the radio that keeps playing over and over, and it sucks bad. It sucks horribly. Now, I'll admit, even though I'm a rock guy, you know, who listens to metal and punk and all that shit like that, you know what? Sometimes there's decent hip-hop songs and dance songs that'll get me moving. You know what I mean? But, you know, sooner or later, the effect sort of wears off on that song. It's their flavor of the month, flavor of the week, call them what you will. But this song just fucking sucks. There's no possible way you could get into it, and it's just a shitty fucking written song with just a crappy ass synth beat like most dance songs, and it's not even a good one like some Lady Gaga would put out. Yeah, and you know, I think you know from my prank call video that I called a pizzeria, you know, that I'm actually a Lady Gaga fan. Yeah, there's no shame in it. She's a brilliant songwriter and artist. You know, I really have to admit that. You know, as much as the metal guys will probably smash me into fucking pieces for saying that, I have to admit that Lady Gaga is a good artist. But this shit, Stereo Love, this thing, I don't like it one fucking bit. I think it is fucking shitty music. It's horribly written. It's not catchy. And it's annoying as hell. Now they're putting out 1,000 remixes. So just when you think the song's getting old and tired and, you know, it's going to leave the radio for good, guess fucking what? They come out with a remix. And then you have to listen to that shit 1,000 more times if you listen to the radio. You know, somehow, somewhere I always get stuck listening to the radio in somebody's car or something like that. You know, or you're in the bar and somebody puts it on the fucking jukebox. Go fucking figure. Shit is horrible. My last topic I'm going to be talking about in this edition of the shit list is something that people are getting all up in arms about. The Green Lantern. Oh my god, all of a sudden everybody's fucking fan of the Green Lantern. Where the fuck did this come from? The Green Lantern sucks. He is undoubtedly one of the worst mainstream superheroes out there. You know what I mean? When you put him up against Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, I mean, he looks like a fucking Girl Scout. The dude has lame-ass powers. The comics are not even entertaining. They're boring. Now, friends of mine have tried to say, oh, what are you talking about? Green Lantern's really interesting. And you know what? Cut the shit out. Stop trying to be a rebel. And, you know, because I understand. People are sick and tired of when you say, who's your favorite superhero? Most of the time, I'm going to say Batman, Spider-Man. Those are the two most popular answers. or the off chance someone might say Superman, but I haven't heard that one in a long time. So it's either Batman or Spider-Man. It's mostly because of the movies, and the movies made people want to read the comics. But me, I was reading the comics and watching the cartoon on Fox Kids long before the movies came out. That was long before then. So I've been a Spider-Man fan my whole fucking life. And, I'm not really too big on DC, but I am a fan of Superman and Batman. And I do read those comics, and I'm not as big of a comic reader as I used to be. I don't have the patience to collect that shit anymore like I used to. But I have a shitload of comics stacked up in my place, packed away in Tupperware boxes, But the Green Lantern. Why the fuck does he deserve a movie? I mean, in my opinion, I'm even bored with the Hulk. But at least the movie with Edward Norton was pretty entertaining. I mean, the Hulk's not really boring or anything, but he's pretty like one-dimensional in my mind. I mean, and the same thing goes for Ghost Rider. I mean, I really didn't think he deserved a movie either. I mean, none of these guys have comics that seem like they could go anywhere. I mean, they just seem like they're repeating the same idea over and over. With Batman and Spider-Man, you got an emotional storyline, and you got inner conflicts, and all these different supervillains, or all these different backstories, and it's so fascinating, so interesting. That's why undoubtedly, Spider-Man is my favorite, and Batman is one of my favorites too. But Green Lantern is fucking lame, and stop trying to be a rebel and say that he's your favorite just because you don't want to give the old cliche answer. Because, you know what, you might as well say Wonder Woman or some shit like that, or say Captain America. At least I respect you more for that. I mean, Wonder Woman's more of a man than Green Lantern. I mean, the guy's a pansy. What can I say? I mean, I hate his fucking guts. And he's lame as shit. I mean, this shit gets me pissed off. I mean, making a movie about the Green Lantern? What the fuck are people on these days? I'm done with this rant. Catch you fucking later.